Hi, my name is Rachel Ridings, and today I'm going to teach you how to make Oreo balls. I chose this topic because Oreo balls are easy to make, and it's my family and friends' favorite type of dessert. You should know how to make Oreo balls in case you were rushed for time and you needed to make a dessert for a festivity. Now I'm going to show you my audience. This is my mom. This is Jazzy, and this is Richard and Brandon. And now I'm going to show you how to make Oreo balls. For your ingredients, you're going to need a package of Oreos. You're also going to need a bag of white chocolate chips. And you're going to need an 8-ounce box of cream cheese. For your utensils, you're going to need a fork for dipping the Oreo balls into the white chocolate whenever it gets melted. Also, you're going to need a spoon to mix the white chocolate so it doesn't burn. And you'll need a knife to cut the cream cheese into dices so you can put it in the blender. Okay, first I'm going to put the Oreos into the food processor. You also need a food processor, and you're going to need foil to put the Oreo balls on whenever they're drying. So we're going to put these in here, and you're going to shut the lid, make sure that it clicks and it's tight on there, and you're going to blend it until it's finely crushed. Okay, and this is what it should look like. It's going to be like sand, basically. Okay, and now you're going to add your cream cheese. The reason I cut it in 2 blocks is because it's easier to mix and it just goes better with the Oreos. Okay, now we're going to do this, and you need to blend it until it's one big clump. So it's all together, and here we go. Okay, as you can see, it was in one big clump and it was just going around. This is what it should look like. It's going to be just a big, like, glob of gooey Oreos. Okay, next you are going to, you can take this out so you don't get cut. And it's kind of messy, so be prepared. Okay, now you're going to roll your Oreos into little balls, and it just needs to be about 1 inch in whatever, actually whatever size you really want. It's just they cool better when they're smaller. And you'll need to put that on a plate so you can put it in the refrigerator. Okay, next you'll need to put them in the refrigerator to cool, preferably 15 to 20 minutes or just until they actually harden. And I've already done that, so let me pull some out. I put them in the freezer so that they would freeze quicker earlier. But as you can see, there's a big difference between these two. You've got this, which is soft and mushy, and this is just like harder. Okay, and now, usually I like to melt the chocolate starting now, or you can go ahead and do it as you're making your Oreo balls. But I've already got some made, so I'll pull that out. And you just melt it. You can get almond bark or white chocolate chips. Works either one, actually. Okay, and what I like to do is we'll just stick one in there. And I just kind of run the chocolate around it. You can kind of, just so it covers it. Use my fork, and I like to use a fork because it can drizzle through the bottom. That way your chocolate isn't way too thick on there. And just kind of put it on there like that. And the longer you let them cool in the refrigerator, the easier this is to do also. Because if they're mushy, they just kind of don't stay together in this white chocolate. They don't take long at all to harden. Most of the time, whenever you're done with your last one, they're probably going to all be hard also. Which that's why it makes it easy, because they cool fast. And it's not a long preparation time. And the good thing about this is there's no right or wrong way to make these. Okay, so that's how they're made. And they actually take about 5 minutes probably to harden. So as you can see, they're not only easy to make, but they're also a very delicious dessert. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed this and learned something new.